Hi. Last video I mentioned that Christianity is influenced by Zoroastrian religion. Now let's examine exactly what I meant in this video. Most of religion are influenced by something else. And let's assume when you go to East, in India, they are called a Brahman. Brahman. And this is changed to Hindu. And from here, that Buddhism separated from here. Now, not only in the India, but also the Christ Church is also influenced by something else. We know that this Zoroastrian religion affect Judaism, and this one is also affected Christianity. Well, I'm not. Okay. Then this one also, Islam. I hold, this Islam and this is the enemy each other. However, that this religion affect all those three religion. According to Bible, that the Darius the Great make that this Zoroastrian religion as a state religion. Now, on this religion, there are good and evil. We know about this one, and also heaven and hell, and also concept of resurrection, and also a coming of Savior. We as a Christianity, and we heard about this already. Now, when we read in Matthew chapter 2, verse 1 and 2, it says like this. After Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea, during the time of King Herod, Magi from the east, okay? This Magi, okay, is meaning that a Zoroastrian priest, came to Jerusalem and asked, "Where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star when it rose and have come to worship him." What Matthew tried to say is, okay, Darius may be our first Messiah in Judaism, but now another Messiah came now. We want to worship. It's transfer from Darius to Jesus now. Now, most of pastor do not interpret it this way though. What I think is this Magi is the group of most intelligent and knowledgeable people, and they try to worship to Jesus. Now, the Magi is plural, and then singular is Magus. This Magi is, I am not born in America, so the word is not familiar. So I look at the dictionary, actually computer. Then there are two different meaning of Magi. One is from Wikipedia. It said, from Magi, from Latin magus, were priests in Zoroastrianism and earlier religion of Western Iranian. The earliest known use of the word of Magi is in the trilingular inscription written by Darius the Great, known as Behistun inscription, old Persian text predating Hellenistic period refer to Magus or Germanic and presumably Zoroastrian priest. Now, interesting is there are another meaning, biblical meaning, is wise man. Now, why most of Bible said wise man instead of Magi? When they look it up, oh, this is another kind of religion prevailed in BC 600. And then this religion affect, Judaism and also, Christian Bible, things like that. Then, wait a second. People may wonder why. Then try to looking up. So they want to translate wise man now. I think that is on purpose, not to show this is another kind of religion from Zoroastrian. I never heard personally in Korean sermon. They never said about Zoroastric religion at all. I think this is a common sense based upon the pastor. Don't mention about this. Now, Matthew said, okay, the wise man, Magi, came to Jesus to worship him. He's the new Messiah. That's what Matthew tried to say, in my opinion. Then when most of Solomon said, doesn't mention about, Zoroastric, Zoroastrian, anything like that. Why? Now, I mentioned a long time ago that Moses could not write Genesis because Genesis chapter 36 verse 31 there is Israel king. So Moses could not know there is a king in Israel at that time. So therefore, Moses could not write the Genesis. In New York, in here, there are many Jews, and some of them are my patient of acupuncture, patient too. When I mention about that, why there is no name of Moses in Egypt history, then they know. Yet there is no name in Egypt history. But its history mentions so many things, but not Moses' name. If you know anybody who are Jew, ask them why no Moses' name in Egypt. They knew already about this one, but most of Christians don't know about this fact. So instead of just listening to pastor's sermon, why don't you study about all the history? Then you know what is true story. Okay? Thank you so much for your watching.